Hey, yo, what's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to another episode of Talk 100 Podcast. On this podcast, we spell talk with the one instead of an L because on this podcast, we always keep it 100. All right, let's get into it today. As y'all can see, I got Mr. Brown in red. That number 11 shining. Congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles on winning the Super Bowl. Congratulations to Jalen Hurts on winning Super Bowl MVP. Congratulations to A.J. Brown for getting that Super Bowl ring and Saquon Barkley as well. Those three players I am definitely excited for of getting this ring. Other than that, congratulations to all the Eagles. Been one of the best dominant teams all year. Yeah, nothing more you can say. That ass whooping we witnessed last Sunday, that was belt to ass. Legit. You want to look up the definition on Google, belt to ass, they're going to show you that score that happened last Sunday. That was pretty bad. Pretty bad. But, like I said, congratulations to the Eagles on taking down the Kansas City Chiefs. That's what everybody been waiting on. That's what everybody been looking forward to. The Chiefs are going down. I mean, if you ask me, I thought the Chiefs were going to win this game. I ain't going to cap to you. But Eagles came in there and said, hold my beer, watch me work, and watch this. And they killed it. Congratulations again to the Philadelphia Eagles. Congratulations again to Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, and the one and only A.J. Brown. This is my Titans red jersey of A.J. Brown. I bought it a long time ago when A.J. was a part of the Titans. So I had it for a good amount of time. But I just wasn't going to just get rid of it. I don't disagree with people get traded or people leave in free agency. I don't believe in burning jerseys. I paid too much. I paid a lot of good damn money for this jersey. I want to make it last, okay? Just because he ain't play for us no more don't mean I don't have to wear it. Second of all, my last name is Brown. So I tell people all the time, well, that's my last name, and they think it's a custom-made jersey. Oh, why? I know how to take a situation and make it look like it's a good situation. And that's one of the perks of us having the same last name. So congratulations, cousin. All right. But yeah, congratulations again. Congratulations to the Eagles, man. Y'all are well deserved. Like I said, Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, and Saquon Barkley, they all deserve it. Looking at Saquon and looking at A.J. Brown and Saquon, looking at how the organizations they got drafted to basically did the wrong, and now looking at both organizations in the Titans and in the Giants, how both of them are really so bad that they're top 5 picks in the draft, or top 10 at least. One is number 1. All right. Dude, that was a phenomenal game for the Eagles standpoint. Shut Mahomes down. Mahomes didn't have a chance to even throw the ball. He didn't even have a chance to look up and look downfield to see who he wanted to throw to or nothing. He had no time to do shit. Like, they was on his ass like a motherfucker. So he couldn't do shit. The offense couldn't be stopped. Besides that BS pass interference on AJ when he did. Now, he did push dude in the helmet, and I get it was the right call. But other than that call, like, the Eagles offense could not be stopped. The Chiefs defense, as great as they usually are all the time, they just cannot stop the Eagles offense. I don't know what was going on with that. That shit was crazy. Down to special teams too, man. They had some good plays. Cooper DeJean is like, he came in as a rookie, dominating, and to be a Super Bowl champion rookie year, and you have a chance of getting way more, especially you being a rookie. It's going to be exciting to watch that young man play. Darius Slay, congratulations to you, long-time NFL vet who deserves a ring. Who deserved a ring. Definitely well deserved, well earned, well deserved. That means Lane Johnson now has 2 rings. That's good for his legacy. Jalen Hurts has 1. A.J. Brown has 1. Barkley has 1. That helps build your legacy even to a better. When you go forward, that you can be better and get more and add more to your trophy case. Yeah, man, it was just a dominant performance all around for the Eagles. And I definitely will say, if you put money on the Chiefs to win this game, you are probably in a dark corner, hiding and crying right now because, yeah, it did not go your way. Now, for the Eagles winning side, it's a lot that you can say. You can take from that. Are they in favors of repeating? I would believe so. Why would you not favor this team to repeat again? I know Chiefs are still a favorite. Bills are a favorite. Ravens are a favorite. The Bengals are a favorite. I think the Commanders are a favorite as well. But those are your top favorites, really the ones I just named, though. But I don't see why not Eagles can be why they're not favorite to repeat. I would say they have a good chance of doing it. Low key, I mean, a lot of people will be mad. I wouldn't, because I just like to see good football all the time. Might be a rematch again next year. You never know, man. I never count the Chiefs out. Chiefs are always going to, as long as number 15 in red, Big Red, Andy Reid are alive and breathing, I never count that team out. So it might be a trilogy next Super Bowl. We don't know. We'll see what happens. But speaking of 15 in red, what does this loss in the Super Bowl mean for Mahomes? First of all, it means if you're going to beat Mahomes in a football game period, you better blow him out. Both times he's lost the Super Bowl has come to blowouts. And ironically, Tom Brady has happened to be there. Tom Brady was there as a player when he was on the Bucs and they played the Chiefs and destroyed them. And he called the game last Sunday where the Eagles destroyed Patrick Mahomes. So for what I'm seeing, is two things. Tom Brady has to be present, and they have to blow Patrick Mahomes out for him to lose Super Bowls. But what does this loss mean for Mahomes? Well, I'll tell you one thing. The shit that you want to hear is, this puts Mahomes out of GOAT conversation. This puts him out of GOAT. First of all, I never once put him in the GOAT conversation as far as Tom Brady GOAT. Now, I feel like it's levels to it. Tom Brady is in his own class of his own, so he's already the GOAT when it comes to that. But then you have GOAT. When you say GOAT conversations, I'm thinking of people past time. Like, it's Tom Brady. He's the ultimate unanimous GOAT. And then now we're just talking about, all right, who are the baby GOATs? Who are behind him? You know what I'm saying? Now, I get your reasoning for saying, he's not even in the GOAT conversation. He's not doing this. He didn't feel. Nobody, until they lost this game the way they did versus Philly, nobody had no problems putting Mahomes in the GOAT conversation. Actually, people rush to put Patrick Mahomes in that GOAT conversation because you want to get rid of Brady's name so fast that you got ahead of yourself with Patrick Mahomes. That it was so much so you got ahead of yourself with Patrick Mahomes, you started to hate Patrick Mahomes. People hate him. Shout out to Lane the Man. We was the first one to say it. I remember telling him specifically to this day. It was when the Chiefs went to the first Super Bowl versus the 49ers. And this was the year after he just lost in the AFC Championship game to Tom Brady. The year after he goes into the Super Bowl playing the 49ers. And I remember having a conversation with Lane, and I was telling him, I was just like, hey, bro, if somehow Patrick Mahomes is able to win this Super Bowl, people are going to be happy right now. People are going to be like, he's second-year starter. Second year, first full starter, or the second year of being a full starter, and their third year in the league. Like, he's just won a Super Bowl. Like, he's on pace for this. He's going to be this. They're going to be happy. But then let him get to that second Super Bowl. Let him win that second Super Bowl. Let him keep getting to the AFC Championship game. Let him keep getting to the Super Bowl. People hate winners. They love first-time winners. This is why everybody can't stop raving about Aaron Donald. He got his ring, and he really got out. He didn't try to go for more. He wasn't in the NFC Championship game all the time like that. So everybody's cool with that. But the fact that Patrick Mahomes has come in, and he's always been in the AFC Championship game, and he's always winning, and he's always getting to the Super Bowl. It looks like he's always winning the Super Bowl. People start to hate that. People want you to succeed just for that little bit, just so they can hate on you and watch you fail. They want to see you fail after you continuously winning. All the people that was for Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs and doing all this, especially when Brady and the Patriots was dominating, they was cheering them on. Now that he's basically the new Brady and the Patriots, the Chiefs are, and they're killing it. Now what are you saying? Like, you don't want them to win no more? It's crazy, man. It's a crazy world we live in. Everybody was on Patrick Mahomes' jock to win. Now they hate this man with all the guts, and they're happy. People applauded Mahomes when he lost. Now, where this puts him for me, he's still in the top. He's still top 5. I wouldn't put him. I'd say if he was to win this three-peat, when it'll be his 4th ring, he'll be the first quarterback to three-peat. That puts him automatically number 2, maybe 1B. Not over Tom Brady, but definitely over Joe Montana. Now with the loss, I wouldn't put him over Joe Montana right now, but Mahomes is going to be back. He's going to go back to the Super Bowl. If not next year, maybe the year after. He's going to go back. He's going to win another one. And once he wins his 4th one, that's when I put him over Joe Montana. That's when I put him over there. Because to win the same amount of rings as Joe Montana, and you probably did it in lesser time. And then in lesser time, for some of those, for the ring, definitely versus the Eagles the first time, you had less talent. You were not better than the Eagles. And you didn't have any talent really except Travis Kelce. And yet you still found a way, Patrick Mahomes, to be Superman, put the S on your chest, and go out there and win. Same thing, go for the 49ers. Once you played the 49ers had a better team than you. A way better team. And yet you found a way to put the S on your chest, bring the cape out, and you won the Super Bowl again. Okay, you just couldn't do it this last 3rd time. I know it's sickening. For me, that's what I say. Mahomes is still great. Mahomes is still all-time great. He's still one of the greatest that's playing now, and is going to be forever one of the greatest to ever play the game of football and at the quarterback position. And I will go down to say it's got a lot. We got a lot that is going to unfold. We got a lot that's going to unfold. What's that? Can you close the door? Close the door. And then, so it's a lot that goes into it. A very lot. But I'll still put Patrick Mahomes up there, and I think nobody really can. I don't think nobody really can touch, especially right now, nobody recently can touch what he is and who he is and what he try to do. But yeah, man. I still put Patrick Mahomes up there. I still think he got time. I think people are overreacting heavily. Now you put the GOAT conversation to rest. Put the GOAT conversation to rest. And do this. And he was never this. And it shows all year that he was just mediocre. Like, stop all that. Y'all want to be the first to say, oh, look at this and look at me or watch what I say. And you're not spitting facts. You just want to spit bullshit to be first. And it's fine. Nothing wrong, not knocking you, just letting you know, sound and look like a jackass. But that's what sells. Social media is a hell of a drug. All right, hey, but not only was the Philadelphia Eagles winning on Sunday, Kendrick Lamar won Sunday, okay? He definitely outbeat the game. The game was not that good, so at least the halftime performance was really good to make up for the game. Now, I get it. This is what I'm going to say. The Kendrick Lamar halftime performance at Super Bowl, as a rap hip-hop fan and a fan of Kendrick, I love Kendrick. Now, don't get me wrong. I love Drake, too. I love a lot of artists. Future is my favorite artist, but I love a lot of rap and hip-hop artists. I don't care for beefs. I don't care for whatever's going on. I know the beef. I hear the beef. I'm in tune with it because you can't escape it, but I'm not encouraging it like that. You know what I'm saying? But besides all the beef, man, as a rap fan, I loved it. As a fan who been watching Kendrick for a long time, this is not the first time that he's made statement that he's made visual statements. This is not the first time that he's put on a show to be open and woke to not only just Black America, but America, period. This is not his first performance doing this. So the fact that everybody is like kind of fighting about that, you don't get the message, and you don't no, we get the message. We see the message. We've always been taught the message. It's just right now it's just we just still trying to process of really just a good halftime show. Now, like I said, as a rap fan, a fan of Kendrick Lamar's too, I love the show. I think it was very good, very phenomenal, powerful message, of course, powerful performing, powerful everything. It was good. I can understand how, like, sometimes you feel like you couldn't hear them, or the mics is fucked up. I won't lie, I was kind of changing my settings on my sound bar, trying to see the best quality to hear, and I get that a little bit. But I also understand, and which people got to understand this too. This is the Super Bowl. A lot of people that are watching this are football fans. A lot of people. Now you have some fans that just want to go for the food, or they just want to go for the halftime show. You have that. But a lot of people that are watching Super Bowl are football fans, fan of football. People that attend the game, fans of football, football fans. This was not the performance for football fans. Not trying to disrespect, but it's not. This is why a lot of people say, "Oh, the halftime show was garbage and it was trash." And it's not. It wasn't trash. It's just not your cup of tea. And it's fine. You can say that. I just don't like rap. Fine. Be honest. But don't say the halftime show was trash. It wasn't trash. It was good. It's just you didn't understand it. And it's fine. Now, Kendrick's performance was not for everybody. Believe it or not, people, it's people out there, even in the United States, it's people out there that don't know Kendrick Lamar. It's people that don't know LeBron James. It's people that don't know Patrick Mahomes. It's people that don't know these people that are celebrities at all. They don't. And you want to sit here and say, no, everybody knows, and everybody, not everybody knows everybody, okay? So not everybody listens to rap. Not everybody pays attention to Kendrick Lamar. Not everybody's paying attention to the beef. Not everybody. Now, a lot of people are. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people are watching and are paying attention and are keeping up with what's going on. But not everybody watches and listens the same. So for the Super Bowl, this is more of a big-ass mixed crowd. And out of a mixed crowd, the way that it goes now, maybe 40% listens to rap and hip hop. Maybe 40%. Maybe. Other than that, the rest of that 60, maybe even 65, 70%, they listen to whatever, like pop, country, whatever it is, especially as big now. So this, for those type of people, this wasn't the performance. And I get your reasoning of not liking the Super Bowl halftime performance because it's just not your cup of tea. But say it's not my cup of tea, and that's why I didn't like it. Versus, I didn't like it because you didn't hear him, or this and that. Why would you perform the song? That don't fucking matter. It's just, dude, the real reason that it wasn't good to a lot of people because it's just not their cup of tea. Rap is not their cup of tea. Hip hop is not their cup of tea, and that's fine. But Kendrick Lamar's performance, first of all, let me say this: not only do you get a whole stadium to scream A minor, you got reactions out the whole world. You see the reaction videos that's going around. People on a cruise ship. People are in bars. I had my house filled with people watching this halftime show. And when I say a whole house too, A minor, it was crazy. It was crazy to have, first of all, to have that. And then that was just phenomenal already. But then also what people got to realize, to the black community, they say, the performance was trash because he didn't perform all right. He didn't perform this. He didn't perform. This was kind of smart from Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar, he knows what's going on with the beef. And he knows that song, Not Like Us, built a lot of revenue that it won Grammys, a lot of revenue that he knows the whole world, not maybe the whole world, but majority of the world is going to be singing, especially the rap fans, people that are paying attention to beef, people, especially the Drake fans. It was Drake fans watching just to see whether he performed Not Like Us. I know there was. I know it was something. So, it's really smart for Kendrick Lamar of him basically doing this, because this, if you think about it, this was just the first stop of his tour for his album GNX. The set started off with the same car that's on his newest album. Besides all the stars and Humble and Not Like Us, besides those three songs, every other song was off the album. So basically, he just free promoted his album in front of the world for y'all to go listen to his album. Because now you heard the first song that he performed, which was good. You heard Squabble Up. You heard Peekaboo. And you heard Luther. Those were songs that was very popular. Now after the Super Bowl, they've grown to be number one songs. Cause now, as like I said, Kendrick is very smart because he helped market his new album. Now it's getting more revenue. People want to say, it's some people that never heard the song Luther. And then when they just know SZA and they was like, oh, what's that song? Kendrick just market the fuck out of himself in a very smart way. And then he knows, like I said, he knew Not Like Us was going to get the everybody going. And I'll be honest with y'all. I'm one of many because I didn't talk to a lot of people. Thank you, Apple Music, for being the host of this because now that I have Apple Music, I just go search up the halftime video and I literally watch. I've definitely watched it more than over 5 times since it first premiered. Over 5 times, maybe over 10. I ain't gonna lie to you. I kept watching it because now I get it. Everybody wants to be woke, so I'll be watching some of the videos. Did you get this message? Did you get this? So I go back and watch those, but also it's just entertaining. It was very entertaining to me. I loved it. So out of the halftime performance from Kendrick Lamar, what do you give? 1 through 10. What is your rating? What are your comments about the halftime performance? Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Let me know, man. All comments are welcome. For sure. I personally give it an 8 out of 10. That's just me being a little bit biased. And from what I've seen, the performance, the choreography, the everything was fantastic to me if you ask me. From Samuel L. Jackson being Uncle Sam, that right there, that was already genius to begin with because we know Samuel L. Jackson, his name is Samuel. So I'm your Uncle Sam. We just think his name is Sam. So, yeah, he's older now. He is Unc to us in black community. That's Uncle Sam. Missed that? Oh, he's really Uncle Sam, America's Uncle Sam. And that was just crazy. That was crazy. I fucks with it. Okay. Yeah, let me know in the comment section what you guys think about Kendrick Lamar's halftime performance and where do we go from here now? It's going to be a while before we live this down. Drake album just came out, so that's really going to help stir the pot again. People are going to listen to Drake's album. Who is he firing back? Is he this and that? They're going to be listening. So this is a good way to end football season, and it's going to distract us long enough for football season to start again. Okay. Football is officially over. Any early predictions y'all got? Let me know in the comment section. I think that, like I said earlier, I think the Eagles have a good, solid chance of repeating. They definitely have a solid chance of me saying, like, yeah, they can get to the Super Bowl next year, for sure. I would say I wouldn't be surprised right now. You know what? Just saying it right now. Ravens versus Eagles in the Super Bowl next year. I'll call that one. Surprising matchup that we can probably see. A surprising matchup in the Super Bowl next year. Bills and Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's my surprise for next year. I got to write that down because we about to start Burgess and Son podcast. Shout out to Keith. We're about to start that up in the next few weeks, maybe next month for sure. Get some stuff going on with that. So I got to be ready on my A game to talk about football and our predictions for what we have. Keith will be back for another Burgess and Son episode on the Talk 100 podcast, but we also do our Burgess and Son podcast period later on, so watch out for that. But yeah, those are my kind of wild takes I got for next year. Ravens and Eagles are going to be in the Super Bowl next year. That's my high favorite. That's my high matchup, but the one that I can see that's a surprise, Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus Buffalo Bills. That would actually be a good game too. Baker Mayfield's first Super Bowl. That would be crazy. And you got a chance if you're Mike Evans, that could be your second Super Bowl. That would be crazy. And you won it with 2 different quarterbacks. And Mike Evans is probably the most underrated player ever in the league. Ever since he's gotten into the league, he's had 1,000-yard seasons. He's at 9 or 10 right now. Jameis Winston was this man's quarterback. Let's just say that. The best quarterback he's ever had right now is Tom Brady. Yeah, he played with Jameis Winston. He played with Ryan Fitzpatrick. He's played with a lot of quarterbacks that came and go, and he's got 1,000 yards each season. Mike Evans is probably one of the best, if not the best, to ever step foot in Tampa Bay's locker room as a receiver. Like, I know they had some Hall of Famers, but Mike Evans is up there. He has to be up there. Mike Evans is very underappreciated. He's undervalued and underrated. I don't understand how he doesn't get enough love, more love than what he is. Justin Jefferson has came into the league, rightfully so, has got better recognition and better everything all around, better than Mike Evans. Now, Justin Jefferson is elite, one of a lifetime talent. But I hate the way that you kind of just put Justin Jefferson in the air and then you sweep Mike Evans under the rug. I don't like it. But it's all about what the fans think, what the fans want. The fans basically help put players into positions to where they are being very good or very highly looked at or more endorsements and all that. So I get it, but Mike Evans deserves to be recognized as one of the top for sure. But yeah, those are my early predictions, and we'll get to NFL. I will be talking about NFL throughout the year again, I don't know, but we ain't really gonna be talking about it more like I'm used to until the season starts coming back, talking about being ready. And we got the draft coming up, we got the combine coming up. Can't wait to see that. That's gonna be. We'll get into some football. Football won't go away, but it's gonna be a long time before we fully talk about it in full episodes again. So until then, basketball is in full effect. March is around the corner. March Madness is in full effect. As soon as March Madness ends, April comes, and then when April hits, that's playoff time for the NBA, baby. All right, basketball is lit. It is lit. All right, so the good thing about this time of year, in the Super Bowl, usually maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks later, the All-Star game happened. And when the All-Star game happened, that's when I turn in and get tuned in and locked into basketball season full gauge ahead. Okay, last night I was able to watch Alabama versus Auburn. That was a good, phenomenal game. Auburn came out with the win in Alabama. That was a good game. March, I can't wait for March to get here. There's a couple of teams. Arkansas is going to be good. Tennessee looks like they're going to be dangerous. This is just SEC. Vanderbilt actually has a decent team, but yeah, Tennessee look like they're going to be dangerous. Kentucky looks like they're going to be good. Auburn is okay. Alabama is actually pretty good too. They just lost to Auburn, but Alabama is somebody to watch. The SEC tournament this year is. I wish I was back home to be able to go to that Dave & Buster's that's in Nashville and go watch some games, man. That SEC tournament that be in Nashville every year is always fun and phenomenal to watch. It's always some good games. Always. All right, so we got All-Star game tonight. Yesterday were the festivities of the 3-point contest, dunk contest, and the skills challenge. First of all, Chris Paul and Wemby deserve to get their ass whooped. Y'all tried to cheat the fucking game yesterday. That was foul, but it was also genius. I'm not gonna lie. If they was like, they really should have gave y'all that. Or if they would have said something like, "Oh, you have to attempt one shot." Okay, well, we didn't know that. All right, you would have to do it again. But it was all crazy. And it was funny. When I first saw Wemby just throwing it, I was like, what the fuck is he doing? And I was like, oh, yeah, I was like thinking, like, well, it really don't matter if you make a miss as long as you just attempt, I guess, the 3 shots. I thought they was going to get away with it. And I thought that was just genius. You see, Chris Paul, you should know automatically, bro. You've been in the league for so long. You are the mastermind of trying to finesse some shit to go your way. How the fuck you just did not know that was illegal? You should have known. And even then, if you didn't know, you know they're gonna be trying. The NBA they've been trying to blackball you forever. They want you. They don't want you in this league. They be trying to. We let KD go to the Warriors. We let Luka get traded to the Lakers, but we couldn't let Chris Paul go to the Lakers to play with Kobe. They always just had it out against you, Chris Paul. Some officials can't stand you. Scott Foster hates you. You know the NBA is out to get you. Why would you think that just doing that was going to be okay? You should have known, bro. You should have known. You should have known. But still genius of a plan. I thought they was going to execute it. That was crazy. But if I'm not mistaken, I think was it the Cavs that won the skills challenge, if I'm not mistaken? 3-point contest. Buddy Hield let that slip through his fingers. You let that slip through your fingers. Congratulations to Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero is special, man. 3-point contest winner is cool. He's in the All-Star game. He balls out for Miami, man. Now I ain't gonna lie, maybe I say about 2-3 years ago, he was balling out. And, like, I thought he was better then, but he's still on top of his game right now. He's about to – it's just – to be honest, it's really just now starting. You just got your first All-Star game this year. You're playing in it today. And then you got the rest of the time that you're in the league. I think you are starting to find it. Like, yeah, you found it. You have found it. And you're going to go up from here. Now you're going to get some more pieces to come through Miami, and you're going to help win a championship. I believe that Miami – even though Jimmy Butler is with the Warriors, I still think Miami has core young pieces in Tyler Hero and you really can say that you can build a team around Bam Adebayo. I think Bam Adebayo has proved that he's him too. So why not? So Tyler Hero, congratulations on winning the 3-point contest. And Mac McClung, he's getting his Kia deal today. I know he is. Jumping over the car, you're getting a deal. Okay. Three-peat in the dunk contest before Patrick Mahomes got the 3-peat is crazy. No, that was phenomenal. Me personally, as a fan of basketball, I just love it. I love Mac. I've watched Mac McClung. Now, I've seen Mac McClung when he was in high school and he was dunking. I was like, this white boy can dunk. Also, who was around the same age in the same class, that's where I found Imani Bates. In my opinion, Imani Bates is not getting enough credit, enough love. Imani Bates is one of those top young talents that's in the league. He's been a top young talent since touching the ball. Dude, I remember when I first saw him, Gatorade Player of the Year. I think he won that twice, if I'm not mistaken. Dude, Imani Bates is please. If anybody deserves to go somewhere and shine, put Imani Bates on the Spurs and watch. It's already a young team. Go give him a chance, and you get to play with Wemby. And you get to play with Wemby and De'Aaron Fox and Chris Paul. That's 3 people that takes off double team, so it's 1-on-1. And Castle is good, so it's 1-on-1, kid. See, show me what you can do. And he can shoot that thing, man. Imani Bates deserves better recognition. But Mac McClung being a G League star, I feel both sides because it is embarrassing. As a league, it's embarrassing. Now our stars are not competing. Zion, Ja, Mikal Bridges. The list goes on. Our true stars are not competing. Then you got a G League guy who comes in 3 years in a row. Just comes in. He really straight off of G League. Comes in, flies in, wins the dunk contest, and is going back to the G League. That's disrespectful. Not only towards Mac McClung, but towards the league of saying a G League player can come in and show me that he's more athletic than the superstars that I'm paying millions of dollars for. He's more athletic. I get it. It's a reach. Real hoopers versus a guy who just athletic for one event. Very fair. But it's still embarrassing. I'm looking at Anthony Edwards dunk all over everybody. Do that in a dunk contest. Matter of fact, in tonight's All-Star game, I hope Anthony Edwards goes at these players and dunks on everybody. I don't want to just see, oh, this game is for fun. It used to be competitive. Very competitive. Now it's Everybody just standing around shooting the ball. Let me watch Damian Lillard shoot from the other side of the court. Luka shoot from the other side of the court. Let me watch Steph Curry just do a no-look three-pointer. Look at the crowd or the bench while he's doing that. Let's watch that versus actually watching real basketball. Dude, this is why I get like really mad and upset. The All-Star game is the best of the best. When I was a kid playing NBA Live, or if I played 2K, I always played East versus West because I was like, oh, this best of the best players, and I'm going hard. Then on top of it, watching back then the All-Star game, they used to go hard as hell. These are the best of the best. I play these guys, and we're going to show you in front of everybody. It's best on best on the same teams. I'm the best one out of all of them. The past All-Star games, I don't know who the best player in the league is. I don't, because everybody just taking turns shooting. Everybody just letting everybody do what they wanted to. Nobody's playing real defense. I don't know who the best in the league is. I really don't. When I've been watching these All-Star games. Yeah, when I used to, you knew. Like, LeBron used to take over. Like, that's the best player. Kobe used to take. That's the best player in the league. Like, this person is dominant. That's the best player in the league. Like, have some dignity a little bit, man. Make this Anthony Edwards. I'm challenging you, sir. You are the only hope for us, as not only America, only hope for basketball, for making the All-Star game great again. Go at these motherfuckers. Play defense. Lock up Shea or lock up anybody full court. Lock their ass up. Play great defense. Go dunk on a motherfucker. And save the All-Star game. I'm counting on you, Ant. Come on. Yeah, All-Star game is tonight. Definitely going to be watching. This is a new format, 4 teams, tournament style. First team to 40 wins. It's going to be crazy. Team Shaq, Team Kenny, Team Candace, and Team Chuck. It's going to be crazy. One All-Star that's going to be playing in tonight's All-Star game, Kevin Durant. Shout out to Kevin Durant for hitting 30,000 points earlier this week. 30,000 points is a very milestone. He's only the 8th player to ever hit 30,000 points. It's crazy to think that only 8 players have hit 30,000 points. Crazy. So he's top 8 in the scoring all-time scoring leaders. Definitely going to be probably, I would say, top 5, maybe at number 5, maybe 6 by the time he's done with the game and he's hanging it up. I don't have that much longer left, and then on top of it, man, he's getting older a little bit, so he's not asked to carry the load of a team. That's Devin Booker's job. He just asked to, when Devin Booker's hurt or when Devin Booker needs a little lift, Kevin Durant, you are the second option. Hey, we need you. But shout out to Kevin Durant. KD is a phenomenal player, always been a phenomenal player. I started liking Kevin Durant. I've said it in one of my episodes. He's been my favorite player since he was in college at Texas. I remember one time just randomly turning on the Big 12 championship or the Big 12 tournament and seeing a tall, lanky motherfucker just killing this team. I can't remember who they was playing. I'm not even going to start lying. But I remember watching. That was the time I actually started watching KD. Got drafted by the Seattle Supersonics. And I was watching then. I was watching him when they went to OKC. I was watching him at Golden State, watching him in Brooklyn, and watching him with the Suns. I've been following him his whole career. I fucks with Kevin Durant heavy, man. That's my dude. And 30,000 points, respect to you, brother. Do nothing but hoop. That's what he do. He tells you all day, I don't want to do nothing but hoop. And that's what I love. Shout out to KD one more time, man. Well deserved, man. Hall of Famer for sure. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. There's Luka, the Lakers. I didn't seen him play in a couple of Lakers. I still don't believe this shit is real. I don't believe that the Luka trade is real. I can't stress that enough. I don't know what it is. I just can't wrap my head around it. Low key, we were watching Luka to the Lakers trade is kind of like Shaq when he went to the Lakers. Shaq was already established in Orlando. He made it to the finals. He was a big reason why Orlando went to the finals. Even though he got swept, but he was a big reason. Shaq went to the Lakers because he didn't think he can get it done. But he willingly went to the Lakers versus Luka getting traded to the Lakers. But I still say Luka to the Lakers is like Shaq going to the Lakers from Orlando. That's what I think about it. Damn. Yeah, all right. Now you lost it. Need to find that quick. Yeah, but I think Luka to the Lakers is literally Shaq to the Lakers when he went. And like I said, I think it's kind of a little bit different because Shaq willingly wanted to go to LA versus Luka getting traded to LA. So I get that, but it is what it is. Titans' new stadium. Titans is building a new stadium that will open next year. I will try my best to be at that game. I just saw, though, ironically, the new stadium is being built right beside the old stadium, which if I'm Tennessee, period, if I'm Nashville, and if I'm the Titans, period, too, I necessarily wouldn't tear down that old stadium. Now, I'm going to fuck with it a lot. What I would do, I would take that old stadium, tear down the field in it, tear down the seats, do all that. I would turn that into, like you have a Top Golf, I would turn it into a Top Football. Instead of doing golf swings, you get to throw or kick the ball as far as you can. And it's right beside the stadium. For every time that you buy tickets to the new stadium, anytime you buy tickets to the game, you automatically get a automatic admission pass to the Top Football that's right beside the stadium. What? 3 a.m. you stay open? Hey, that's just me. Idea might sound stupid. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Is that a good idea or is that really just a dumb ass idea? Let me know. Okay. Last but not least, if you were out there watching the All-Star game, you're going to be out, be careful, have fun, just chill out. It's not that serious, All-Star game, so you shouldn't be getting too fucked up for it. But if you are, have fun, be safe. Another thing that's happening tonight, last thing that's really happening tonight, SNL, Saturday Night Live, is the 50th anniversary tonight of Saturday Night Live. Okay, last night, it was the 50th anniversary of Saturday Night Live. It was showing all the musical guests, every musical guest that's ever been on Saturday Night Live, and that's a lot of guests. So they did that last night. Tonight, Sunday night, I know it's Saturday Night Live, but on Sunday night, they're doing the Saturday Night Live 50th anniversary special. A lot of big names, a lot of big names are coming through. All right. Let's see the host. We got the host of the 50th anniversary special. Leslie Jones, actor, comedian. Everybody knows who Leslie Jones is. Willie Geist. He's going to be hosting, and Matt Rogers. All three of those will be hosting the Saturday Night Live 50th anniversary, and they got people coming. I'm talking about Bad Bunny, Dave Chappelle, Kim Kardashian. Miley Cyrus is going to be there. Peyton Manning is going to be there. Robert De Niro is going to be there. Tom Hanks, Steve Martin, Adam Sandler, Chris Rock, Eddie Murphy, Garrett Morris, Jimmy Fallon, Kenan Thompson, of course, Seth Meyers, Will Ferrell, Tracy Morgan. The list goes on and on and on and on. There's too many people. I can't even name them all. I'm not going to try to name them all. But those are the people that they just pop off into who I just see right there. This is going to be packed, jam-packed. I say, look, go check this out. I'm not a big Saturday Night Live watcher, but for the 50th anniversary, I got to say I was live to see that. So I'm going to be watching tonight. I'm going to be watching that and the All-Star game tonight. You guys be safe watching both of those events. If you got anything going on, please be safe and drive safe, and don't drink and drive, and have some fun doing it. Okay? All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to another episode of Talking on the Podcast. It's your boy, Zay for Life. Congratulations to A.J. Brown and the Philadelphia Eagles on being Super Bowl champs. You are a champ now, dog. All right. Nobody can tell you shit. Remember that. All right. Till next time, y'all know who I am. Zay for Life is out.